It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are far more than our abilities. This is a quote from Dumbledore from the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on page 245. Today, I'm going to talk about J.K. Rowling's, or Joanne Rowling's. So, I have read 5 out of the 7 books and watched all of the movies, and I found these during a very difficult time in my life. First, we're going to talk a little bit about her life, then we're going to talk about the books, and lastly, we're going to talk about how she affected my life. I was set free because my greatest fear had been realized. I still had a daughter that I adored and an old typewriter and a big idea. So rock bottom became a solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. This is a quote from J.K. Rowling from bibliography.com. J.K. Rowling, or Joanne Rowling, was born July 31st of 1965 in Yale, England. Before the books, she was a single mom who was on welfare. By 1999, the first 3 installments of Harry Potter then began, or they were all published by then. She did go to university and get multiple steps of schooling. Secondly, the books. So, the books are a 7-part series that follow Harry Potter through his journey through Hogwarts. First, to get into Hogwarts, you are either a witch or a wizard, and you spend 7 years there. Each book is a different year. At first, Harry didn't actually know he was a wizard. He lived with what's called a Muggle family. A Muggle family is basically just a non-wizard family. His parents were killed before he was born, which it all goes into detail, but we're not going to go that far. He got his Hogwarts letter, and his aunt and uncle, which were the Muggle family he lived with, were very reluctant to let him go to Hogwarts. They thought that wizards and witches were like the devil. They were the worst people you could ever be. Every year, there becomes a new problem or a new challenge that Harry has to face. In one year, there's a set of games, which is kind of like an Olympics, but it's Wizard World. And through this one, Harry's technically not supposed to be chosen, but somehow he is. So, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but in the end of it, Harry ends up letting Voldemort, which is the bad guy, who he has fought throughout his entire life at Hogwarts, lets him shoot him with the killing spell, which just kills part of Harry. It doesn't actually kill Harry. So, lastly, how she affected my life. Throughout my life, I've had a few difficult times, and when I started reading the books, I had actually just dealt with a loss. I had lost my grandmother. I didn't know what to do after that, and her books totally exported me like out of this world. And in this way, she's affected so many different lives. She has helped multiple people. So, in conclusion, we learned a little bit about her life, the books, and the ways she can affect people. Now, let's hope that Hagrid comes up to you and says, "You're a wizard."